Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel. Today I am just doing a couple tutorials and I just have a few that I'm going to do today. I was playing yesterday and was like, wow, I really want to spend some time trying to recreate these characters because I thought I was like doing good, but I didn't have enough time, and I just thought it would be really cool to share with you guys some tips and some tricks for Dress to Impress. So make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. Right, the first one I wanted to do was strawberry shortcake. I've seen this and I thought it was so cool. And let's see here. Those are too cartoony-ish. I think those are good. So she has green eyes. Ooh. She kind of has like eyebrows that are curved, not so much like slanted. Let's see how those look. Kind of like these ones. Just try this out for right now. She has a tiny nose. And I think, oh no, not those. Okay. Kind of like that one. All right, and then we got some freckles. Where are the freckles? Is it? I think I'm just going to do this on the face. Yeah. Okay. So for everything, I did these eyes down here, and then these eyebrows, and then I colored them like a darker brown. Okay. And then I colored the eyes green. And I do feel like she needs some like contour of some sort. That's too much. Too dark. There we go. Next, we're going to go ahead and do the hair. So I think the new hair will go perfectly with this. And let's try to find the right color now. I think that's perfect. Okay. There we go. And then right away, I'm going to go get the eyelashes. I keep doing that. I keep starring it. I don't know where those go. Oh, here we go. All right, so I did the eyelashes, and I think I'm going to do toggle 2. We might have to change these lips. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about that. The next thing we're going to do is the hat. All right, let's see here. So this is where I struggled yesterday because it took too much time on the hat and I did not get to finish. So bear with me here. Okay, so I did this pattern down here, which is like that maroon. Now we have to find a hat that goes underneath for the green. And I think I might use the adjustment one for this one. Make it a little slightly bigger. And then did the hats. So I did this hat down here, or up here. And then I did the position scale to 51. And then I did these numbers for the hats. And then she has like a little thing up here. So I'm going to see. Okay, change of plans. So I think this one looks completely better. So what we did was we did this hat down here and then just brought it down a little bit. I think that looks better. Okay, because then it also has that green up there without having to try to put anything. All right. Next, I'm going to go ahead, grab these socks and make them tall. And then we're going to do this green right here, green and white. Now, I believe, let's see, for these ones, I have to do the feet. Dang it. Okay, hold on. I thought they fixed the feet issue. Okay, so those are not going to work. Okay, back up here, guys. Change of plans. So we are going to do this corset in this pink right here. All right, there we go. And then where are those? And then we're going to do these as well. I think what we're going to do is, yes, perfect. Oh, do that one. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. And then let's see. Not that one. That bleeds through too much. Same with that one. I also think we need to add some more hair, so we're going to go ahead and do that real quick. And do our saved color. And let's see how. Oh, yeah, that's better. Okay, that's much better. All right, now, and then I feel like, all right, there we go. And then let's see if we can change the lips real quick. I don't know know if I want to change the lips or just the lip color. Okay, there we go. One more thing. All right, and there you have it. There is my strawberry shortcake. What do you guys think about it? It took me a while, but here is everything I used. And the hex code for this is CF2B60 is the color that I used. I then did the eyelashes, used these two hats, added the long set, the corset, or not the long set, but the long socks, corset, and all of these. Let me know in the comments how you like this outfit. Okay. So another one that I wanted to do was yesterday I think the theme was, what was it? Why can't I hit this? Okay, well, it was like tropical island and I wanted to do Moana. So we are going to go ahead and give that one a try. And I will show you guys these references too. All right, let's start with a clean face. All right, so I'm going to use this hex code 9D5B65 for the lips. Really? I'm going to do the light brown eyes. I feel like they're more pointed. No. Maybe? But I don't know if I like that eyeshadow. But I don't think you can color the eyeshadow on this one. That's too old. Let's go ahead and do those eyes, I think. Also think that she needs a little bit more blush, like that maybe. And then, there we go. All right, and then we need a nose. I like that one. And some eyebrows, which are kind of like, okay, I like those ones. Dark brown. All right, so this is what I'm wearing for the makeup. I think it looks pretty good. All right, time to do the hair. I think I'm going to use an older hair for this one and do black with, how does that look? I really like that one. Let's see. All right, so I'm using, I think, like 4 hairs. Let's check it out. Yep, so these 4 hairs, and then I colored them black. Cute, cute. Okay. I cannot click this to change my lock. I do not love that. There was like, what was that? I think it was in BAP that I'm thinking about. This is a dark red, and I don't think that there's any like patterns that kind of look like it, but let me check it out. I don't hate that, but I definitely don't think it's red enough. I feel like her shirt is like a deep red. There we go. Alright, so the hex color, I'll save that. ABOCL or 1D. Okay, and then we're gonna go back into non-VIP because we got a layer here. And then I also did denim. Okay, now time for the skirts. I'm gonna do this one, do a high skirt. I don't feel like that is, there we go. Gosh, I couldn't figure out which one. Okay, then we I feel like if we do this, then it just defeats the whole purpose of all those other skirts that we did. There is my Moana. Honestly, I'm not too impressed. I like the hair and makeup. But if you guys have any ideas for the skirt, let me know down below. Yeah, not my greatest fit, but it's cute. So this is what I used for it. Okay, so my next one that I want to do, I feel like there's so many ways to dress Snow White, but I want to practice. Go ahead and do, I think I want to keep those eyes actually, maybe. And we'll start over. Alright, so we're going to do those eyebrows. Definitely like these eyes. Looks like duck lips. Duck lips. Alright, we're going to go with these ones because I don't necessarily like those ones because I feel like they look like duck lips. We're going to do contour for sure. And then the nose. Do black hair. I'm just going to see how this looks real quick. It's definitely missing something. No. I kind of like that. No. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, we definitely can't do that though. And we can't do that. Nope. Okay. So I think we're going to stick with this then. Alright, so for the hair, I did these 3 combos all black, and then just bangs for these ones. Glitter for that. I can never find like a really good gold. Let's try this hex code real quick. Okay, not bad. I kind of like that actually. So we're gonna save that. I feel like this one has to be a little lighter. Here we go. And then I'm actually gonna do glitter. These other ones, I think. And other like shoulder pads somewhere. And take a look around. Wait, there it is. I think in the dressing room. Now I feel like those are like too big. What if we take those off? And we'll do silk. Okay, not bad. And then do red for that. I guess we're gonna have to go with these ones over here because I don't know where the other ones are. All right, and then we have one more thing to complete that outfit. And there we have it. Snow White. This is what I'm using, the hair combos. If you want to know hex code, that's right there for the skirt. And then I just did this hex code for the shirt. All right, and there we have it. All right, well, if you want to see other tutorials of characters, let me know down in the comments. I think this was really fun. I got really into it. So make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.